Are you ready, Felipe Esparza?
I got these 3.
3 horns? That's good. Okay, we could use those. It's a business expense. Here we go. You ready? Did you order it?
It's
Felipe's ordering something on
10
Amazon.
inches long. That's pretty cool, right?
You're ordering something 10 inches long on the internet?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just sounds funny. What? How is that funny? I don't know. Watch it back and tell me.
Because I thought you were talking about saxophone.
No, I know.
No,
I'm just laughing because it's being recorded. Because you're on the show. We started the show, everybody. Felipe's ordering plastic instruments. Oh, you need your mic. What are you ordering? Tell us. Baby saxophone?
Yeah. Because sometimes when I'm in the airport, I see people arguing. And they're arguing. Motherfucker. They start arguing, and I just pass by them later on. I'll add this sound.
Somewhere, somebody in the hood's going.
I usually like when a black person in a movie gets killed after graduation, or he don't get to go play football.
I swear it's similar to, also, that song is something similar to what's playing when Pookie is smoking crack.
Smoking something.
No? Isaac, find that.
What's up, everybody? History of movies.
History of movies. Is that what we're doing today?
No.
Yeah, everybody. I'm Butch.
That's funny, man, because on History for Fools. Oh, here we go.
Not that one. When he's by himself.
That's when he started. I used to be prom queen. Yeah. Bitch, you prom fiend. Good line.
Yeah. There we go.
I think
there's some sax right here. Watch.
You think he went too crackhead?
He went too crackhead? Maybe. Sam Jackson was still the best crackhead. Oh, there we go. It's guitar. I thought it was sax.
I never noticed that you said that the message was, oh, you wear an American flag, smoking crack.
There was supposed to be a multi-layered message there that Mario Van Peebles wanted to
a guy shared his past wearing a Mexican flag. Oh, they always do that.
I haven't seen that movie. Have you heard about this new AI actress, by the way? They mentioned that there was this AI actress, like, last year, and everybody was up in arms, blah, blah, blah. Well, now they're doing a new movie with her.
Nobody's seen her in person?
She doesn't exist. She's a creation, and they fully admit that she's a creation. But her name is Tilly Norwood, and she had press before she was doing anything, and agents were rushing to sign her. I don't know how true that is, or that was just like planted in the media.
Kind of like one of the movies we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, this is our ultimate segue in the beginning of the show.
So we're doing that movie first,
talking about,
right?
No, we could if you want. I'm just saying, this is the real news here. And because of that, so a lot of people are up in arms about it. And then, but there was a bunch of press from her last year. And now, again, this woman doesn't exist.
What's funny, because I just thought about it, that if you use her, who is AI, and you make a movie with her.
She has 159,000.
Lisa's screaming right there.
Huh?
Lisa's screaming right there.
Where? Oh, it looks like me down there. Who is that woman? That's not even her. AI. That's not the same lady, though.
I don't like you no more.
She has 159,000 followers. Who are the people who follow her?
AI.
Other bots?
Okay. I know actors are worried about being replaced by Taylor Wood and then another Wood. But I think the motion picture people who do movies, like studios, they should just not even call a movie with an AI person, a movie.
Yeah.
Did you just call it a AI motion picture cartoon?
Yeah, everybody's saying like, well, it's an animated picture.
It's a cartoon, like when you make up a character that everybody loves, that only lives as a cartoon, like whatever cartoon you love, and sometimes you would think that, or you would imagine that character in an actual different cartoon instead of the cartoon he's in, but Tilly Nerdwood, she's basically a cartoon character.
Yeah, basically. It's kind of like, you remember years ago you showed me like the holograms in Japan?
Wow, yeah.
That are they're like pop stars, right? And they look like that cartoon Gem. Remember? Gem is truly outrageous. Truly
Japanese,
outrageous. Yeah, and it was like mostly female pop stars that looked... That like basically you're watching at a live concert a hologram on stage, and then they started doing it at Coachella after that. But there were already pop stars out there.
You play that Japanese hologram big concert, but she's an anime character that everybody loves, that sings in her little world of anime world that everybody knows her.
And then they have the live
shows. I don't know her.
Yeah,
but she does an actual concert for people, and people love this. Look at that. Because she's already famous as an anime.
This sounds like Dance Dance Revolution music.
But there's another one where the concert starts and everybody gets together, like they're all happy and and the song sounds like "Let the supper begin."
Yeah,
hurry,
it's a slow one, yeah.
Step right on in. This one.
Oh, here it is.
No, there's an actual concert one where
She's public domain. You can put whatever song for her.
Oh no!
But she had a concert though, a live concert.
She does it all the time.
I know.
An old one,
that's
real
what he
old
wants
one.
To see is the footage of a live concert. It was older. It was like probably 8 years ago or so.
Live at DC, people go see this video.
Yeah,
Tron?
I know. Isn't that weird? But people were excited when Tupac came out at Coachella and stuff. 8 years ago,
That's crazy. So there's a guy.
But those might not even be real
hands.
The one. Those are probably, it's all AI people. Oh, they're real people.
Oh, people are dancing right there?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was AI dancing.
I'm telling you, man, that's a...
Fuck that, I don't want to go.
Dance Dance Revolution music. It looks like they're having Dance Dance Revolution in the back, and then they have those arrows.
So she disappeared.
Right? She has to do a costume change. She had to go backstage. That's crazy, man.
Wow, okay, good.
Is this just an excuse to take mushrooms or what?
The best thing about AI is just for entertainment. It would always only be for entertainment. I don't think there ever be an AI coming into my house with a worm and unplugging my toilet.
A worm? Oh, like a roto-rooter snake, you mean?
Unless there's a fucking guy, a plumber machine truck that comes out and a little drone comes in your house like the fucking the guy that picks up
like the
dirt.
Food, yeah, the robot, iRobot.
But still, he's gonna have to need. I won't be around when the AI actually doesn't need a human guidance to show this asshole, hey, the bathroom's over there, stupid. Why are you digging holes in my house?
Yeah, the iRobot was kind of stupid, which is why I gave it to Rizzo.
That's why we call him Will Smith.
We called it Will Smith because of the movie iRobot, which we did not include in this week's topic, which is virtual companion movies. And this first one we're going to talk about is Simone. Sorry to skip ahead, Isaac, but Simone. And this one actually is because of... well, you can go back to that other one. I'm just talking about it.
How it starts off with him arguing with the actress.
We can talk about it, but I'm not talking about that yet. I just wanted to say that Simone is about an AI generated actress, but so that's why I wanted to bring up that Tilly Norwood thing. But the very first companion movie that we could find, there's one like in 1897 with a guy who builds a robot, but that was a short film, and I don't know what they made it on, what kind of camera they had, but it's hard to find. But this first one was 1957, and a boy builds a robot companion. It's called Invisible Boy. And this was like the first. Everybody freaks out about it. But he just.
That's a very famous robot.
Yeah, it is.
It was at Universal Studios.
Yeah,
back in the day.
you're right. Was that in the prop room? Or the, yeah. That was a cool tour. Yeah, take that. Uh-oh.
It's Evel Knievel. He'll be fine. Yeah, that name is Pollock. Wow. I'm gonna do the history of science fiction films with Butch.
Oh,
That's
sci-fi.
a famous robot.
Yeah.
People were afraid of that. Then that robot was replaced by the robot from not Buck Rogers.
No, before that,
Martians.
with Will Rogers. Danger. He kind of looked like that. Remember that?
Danger. Another
Will
robot.
Robinson, yeah.
Robots were real fat back then. Real thick.
Well, they had to accommodate an actress. They all look like Grimace. Isaac,
Also,
look up
I guess the moving parts for chips and all that
Danger Will Robinson.
were bigger back then, huh?
Oh, everything
Like
was bigger,
VCRs.
yeah.
They
Like
didn't know how to make it small.
yeah, like IBM's. That was the first big computer, and they took up a whole room, like a whole.
I remember Wonder Woman.
There's Danger Will Robinson. What was his name again?
So Wonder Woman and that.
This one.
Wonder Woman, when they went to 1970s, 80s, the 80s. She used to work. Linda she used to work in a room.
Oh, his name is just Robot.
She used to work in a computer lab where the whole room was.
It's all data. Yeah, it's mainframe computers, and they would put in those punch cards and stuff.
You still need stuff like that?
Yeah.
Do you still need that stuff?
No, it's smaller, but it still works the same way. I thought your first computers, they ran the same way. They ran on a system, the punch card system, which was how weaving machines used to be run. When you put in a weave pattern.
My audio units are extremely sensitive.
Play, I think his name was Twinkie from Buck Rogers, right? Twinkie? Was that his name? Twinkie. Tweaky. Beady, beady, beady. That was my favorite one. He had like fake hair, and in Spaceballs, the Joan Rivers character is a droid. She looks a lot like this
one. Why
one.
they look like a penis head?
Well, these Twinkies are my
Because guys built him. Guys build everything phallic.
They're gonna shoot him up to a probe.
Oh, he thought he was funny. You don't remember that? He thought he was
jokes.
funny, man. They were all whack.
Beady beady bomb.
Anyway, beady beady bum bum. So this first one we're going to talk about is now. First of all, this is a part 1 episode because I'm not a big sci-fi fan, but I like this genre, this subgenre of sci-fi. I like it a lot. The whole virtual companions idea, like companion babies, virtual companion wives. Like we've seen Stepford Wives and stuff like that. Virtual companion workers, I guess, right? And then, so this first one is Simone in 2002. This is the same writer that wrote Truman Show. He wrote and directed this one.
Victor Turansky has discovered the
Al Pacino.
Who is Simone? We know so little.
I'm gonna do the Latino version about a AI paisa called Simone. Hey, can you take care of the house, Simone?
Simone.
She's talented.
Jay Moore's in this. I had no idea.
I guess this is Jay Moore has a story about hanging out with Pacino in this movie, where he tries to hit a bird with a rock, and
Jay tried to.
And Al Pacino stops his hand. He goes, "Hey, you can kill a bird. You might have baby bird waiting for him somewhere else.
Yeah.
Then what?
He's got the little baby birds.
Then what?
Hoo-ha. And he goes, hoo-ha.
Then what?
He does like a little tiny hoo-ha.
And
This movie is
their
weird.
Mom is never coming home. Then
Okay,
what?
so this movie starts off with
Hoo-ha.
this guy named Victor,
I borrowed Victor's car.
played by Al Pacino. He's a failing director, like a has-been director and producer who is trying to make this movie, and Winona Ryder is his leading lady in the movie. But she's a very demanding diva, right?
You're gonna get in a lot of trouble.
And then they fight. They don't even show her in the trailer, but they have an argument, and then she walks off the set. And so he's desperate for a new actress. And he would especially prefer one that doesn't have any opinions or whatever,
that have a life of
or thoughts of her own. So
You look so sad.
He gets this hard drive from some guy, a former friend, who's dying, and he gives him this hard drive. This like, first of all, he puts his hands all over it, and the disc is all exposed. So that would never happen. But he takes that hard drive home, puts it in his computer, and then is able to create this woman and give her a voice of his own that's altered to sound like a woman's voice.
Yeah, not to mention that Hank, the guy that came up with the whole program, looks exactly like the guy that held that bomb or whatever in Repo Man with a fucking patch. Exactly.
Yeah.
They looked exactly the same.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I didn't think about that. This Elias Koteas plays Hank in this one, who gives him the...
Pretty much, he plays like the devil in this movie, where he
Which
pretty
one?
much...
Al?
The guy with a computer chip and all that. Pretty much plays like, if you want to like label him the devil, and he tells Al Pacino, hey man, you want to sell your soul?
Okay.
And you want to be famous? Here, take this. But you're going to owe me at the end.
Yeah, he gives him the thing, but he doesn't say you'd owe me or anything like that.
But pretty much like a devil deal.
Yeah,
right there.
there's a cost to it because he creates this woman. First of all, can we talk about how did Al Pacino become a computer expert in this movie?
Wait, yeah, you're right.
Because he's handed this disc.
Fast.
Nobody today would know what to do with a disc like that.
He happened fast.
Yeah,
because
you have to know how to mount that in a
9 months later.
I know, and then he's able to generate this woman. But this is a guy who probably couldn't operate a cell phone. You know, smartphones weren't even out at 2002.
Yeah, man, this is a guy
that would not survive.
This is a guy that's having a phone call with his light on the phone.
The light's on the whole time, but I was like, why does he know how to mount this disc? First of all, this hard drive. It's not just a disc you put in, not like a CD or a CD-ROM or whatever you put in. This is a whole disc, a hard drive that you
and
you
put buttons. Pierre Romel put the button on for younger.
Yeah, for younger. But yeah, he knows how to program it all of a sudden. Yeah. And then he's like making it cry and all that stuff in the scenes and everything. Not only that, this guy's tap dancing to try to prove she's a real person, to keep up the facade that she's real. Oh, she's sick today. She can't come to the press conference. All this stuff. He's making headshots, kissing them with lipstick on, making, like, Love Simone or whatever on the headshots that he sends out to fans. And he's got lipstick on it. It's just so wild. This movie is so weird.
How Al Pacino looks in age and what he's doing. Like, when did he have time to do all this between naps?
He's so old. His hair is like, I don't know. It's like a toupee, maybe.
His hair
not quite sure what's
like
going on
George
with his hair.
Lopez's mom on the George Lopez show. Well, look at George Lopez's mom and the Lopez show. That's how Pacino hair looks.
Benny. It's kind of like that.
The one over there with the stripes. That's the way it looks. Right there. The other one up there. That's how it looks.
It's not quite like that. He's trying to like spike it up, or he's got some gel in there. Oh, poor Belita. She gave you some acting classes.
Man, we just talked for 3 hours.
You probably made that happen. You probably were asking her all sorts of questions.
She told me, you gotta do this. Man, how was it like working with Harrison Ford and
and then she's gonna just start talking, telling old stories. You're having your own little podcast there, paying her $200 an hour.
To hang out. That's what I did, and it was cool. I enjoyed every minute of it. I'll do it again.
What did you learn? I learned George Lopez doesn't like cream in his coffee. We are back to.
I was giving lessons on every episode. I'm tired.
We're back to where am I?
But this movie, man, is like if you ever watched Weird Science.
Yeah,
it's kind of similar.
Okay, well, I have a couple clips. So let's play this clip of Building Simone.
But you're right, man. Like,
watch.
How do you become a pure expert?
Watch him.
Manufacture fraud now exceeds our ability to detect it.
So he's talking about
the death of Rio.
Yeah, he's talking about how you can create fraud now.
Death of Rio.
But he wants to give her a personality and give her like different. He makes a compilation woman Which is what AI. He does exactly what AI.
This movie
is.
would have been much better
Feeding in images.
if the government or some secret agency would have tried to jack this from him.
Right, there needed to be something serious.
Use it for
to
the
this.
government, because this is something that the government needs.
Yeah, it's a silly movie that.
You could frame a dictator for something with this.
Sure, that's what deepfakes are all about.
There's a little something I want to add to your repertoire.
I know, man. I saw a deepfake one time.
He had a little Ernest Borgnine.
Remember that?
I saw a deepfake one time, and it was Joe Rogan showing Shane Gillis this band, and they start playing the band, and I said, wait a minute, man, this band sucks. No way he's gonna like this band. I barely like this band, but it was some Tex-Mex band trying to get like promotion, but it's like, yeah, man, have you seen this guy? Have you guys heard of this guy from Texas? Oh yeah, man, but it was all fake.
Perfect, Simone.
Dude,
Perfect.
how do they do that?
I don't know.
But you seen that, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fucking bullshit. If I ever say the wrong thing one time, I'm gonna just say, listen, man.
AI did it.
AI did it.
Somebody deepfaked me.
Simone.
Simone. No mon.
Can you tell them how her name is spelled?
Yeah, it's S and then the number 1 and then M and the number 0 NE instead of SIMONE. And
This is my license plate.
she's
So this is what happened.
it means simulation 1.
This is what happened when behind the scenes when Al Pacino missed out on.
Tell you what, I mean, if there's one thing I know, it's female stats. I mean, anything bigger than a handful, you're risking a sprain toe, you know, and... Yeah. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, now what?
I'm at a loss.
Should we give her a
We can play
brain?
chess with her.
It's funny because a lot of these this sci-fi fantasy, I think, probably initially stemmed from guys, wanting to build the perfect woman. You know, I think that's always been a quest for guys to build a perfect woman. But the question is, what is a perfect woman? So these guys are questioning whether they should even give the girl a brain.
Did you get a free toaster with this, too?
We don't need a girl with a brain.
Very smarter than you.
You know.
The problem is the lame
They do give her
idea.
one. They give her personality. They feed in all this stuff right
You
here.
need a lot more power than this. That's the problem.
What do you suggest?
I like what he says. What's wrong? This is as far as we can go with this computer. So would you get a free toaster with this or what? So then they start feeding in all this pop culture stuff, and NASA's involved somehow.
They're getting into the NASA hard drive.
They're trying to get more power for the computer because he's got a shitty computer. It's just a home PC, you know, basic.
That was me trying to play Switch 2 with an Apple computer. Weak. Fuck you, Apple.
Yeah, Apple. They made it difficult on that computer. Yeah.
Apple still had Tetris on his phone, where everybody else was playing real fucking games.
Zip forward, Isaac. Go to the.
We're in.
Okay, there we go. So they're feeding in like pictures, and it's the same stuff.
Yeah.
So this is how AI works. It just takes samples of things in the world that people either it goes out and
AI
crawls.
was fed all this already, huh?
Yeah,
Somebody put in a program.
Yeah, to go
Now.
gather like all pictures in this location.
We can create the first bionic man.
Yeah, so they even feed in a little David Lee Roth for personality.
You know what you need.
Can you imagine if she acted like David Lee Roth all the
They just
time?
got a clip from his music video and put it in, right?
Yeah,
They
that's
didn't
from-
contact him and goes, we need you.
This is probably a Paramount movie, I'm gonna guess, and Paramount owned MTV. It still
That's
does, and was able to use whatever they wanted. They didn't have to
She's
ask David Lee
alive,
Roth
all
for
right.
permission.
That's crazy. All right.
They might send him a little check for something, but I doubt it. Anyway, you can end it here. We know what happens. Back to Simone. Well, that's pretty much it,
So,
I think, for Simone.
So in the beginning, basically,
I have more
Al Pacino is having a big time argument with an actress, and he's just laying there going, man, I wish I could just hire a perfect actress who just does the acting part. That's it.
Yeah.
And doesn't want somebody to polish her toenails on the side, or wants a different water from the Arctic, or wants.
She wanted a pack of cigarettes in every room that she was in her.
Well, like me, man, I
room.
want a vape pen hidden all over the rooms. So then he goes, that's when I really thought about, okay, where's science?
Yeah, it's the same sort of thing. Building
and
this.
Frankenstein.
And then so she becomes bigger than life, and he tries to destroy her because she's too big now. His creation. It is a very Frankenstein story, and his name is even Victor, just like Frankenstein. But one thing I wanted to say here was, okay, the real movie. The actress, there is a real actress playing the AI actress. She was cast in this, and they did not. For the publicity, the studio wanted to pretend that the actress was a real computer-generated actress, that they had really done this for the movie. And so they hid the fact that this woman was real. She was a first-time actress. She had done some modeling in Australia. I mean, sorry, not Australia, in Canada, but had never acted in anything. So she... they did enhance the look of her on screen sometimes, where whenever he's talking to her on the screen, they make her look more computer generated, just doing things like taking off any freckles and any lines on her face and all that. And they pretended in the releases, the press releases, that this was a computer generated person, not an actress. And in the credits, she didn't get credited. It was just Simone as herself in the credits until that was the theatrical release. And then when it came out on like DVD and streaming and home video and all that, they put her name in it. She got credit. But yeah, it was a real fight back then. That was 2002. And then 2 years ago, right, was the actors' strike and the over AI rules, and the writer's strike over AI rules too. So this stuff is now just took 20 years to come to fruition here. So that's that movie. We watched a really old one.
Old one.
1972. Go back to the top.
Before Star Wars, before all that.
Called it has two titles, Dead Planet in some countries, and then here it was called Z.P.G for Zero Population Growth. And that's the name you'll find on streaming. I think we found it on Amazon.
As of today, childbearing is herewith forbidden.
Oliver Reed and Geraldine Chaplin in a new film about a most frightening future.
It's Charlie Chaplin's daughter.
Doctor, I want to have a baby.
Her.
That's impossible, Carol. I know, but I want my own baby. You know that's impossible, Carol.
She also plays Charlie Chaplin's mom in the movie Chaplin.
Yep.
22 years.
She starts eating crackers.
And her daughter is on Game of Thrones and all these other things now, too.
Yeah, I don't know.
She had a daughter with this Peruvian guy, I think. And her daughter's name is Una Chaplin. Her mother's name was Una O'Neill, but then Chaplin.
Z.P.G. Z.P.G.
So the movie is about population control.
Yeah, so like
basically based on China.
It's kind of like China. It's the future, and
but China was doing that at that time, huh?
Yes, they started. Actually, maybe not. I think they started in '79. Okay. This is '72, but they had. So in this movie, the world has like conquered cancer and conquered all sorts of illnesses, and so now they're overpopulated, and the environment is not livable anymore. So they have to wear masks, like whole gas masks, to go outside and stuff. And they now live kind of just basically isolated inside in these bunkers, kind of. And they have put worldwide restriction on babies, on having any children, for 30 years. And so this implies there's a global government, I guess, that rules everybody. But 30 years, you can't have any babies. And if you do get pregnant, you're supposed to go into the bathroom. I guess everybody has like a self-abortion machine or something that they're supposed to push this button and get an abortion.
I used to have one of those in my house.
And then
that machine was to get hot.
So one of the if you do get caught being pregnant during this moratorium or having a baby, it's kind of like McCarthyism, where your neighbors will rat you out, the Red Scare, back in the day, and they just point fingers and say, "Oh, baby, baby." They just start screaming "baby," and then the authorities come.
No, he's short. What's wrong with you?
And then they'll kill the parents and the kid. And so that's the threat there. But they have these fake kids. Go ahead and play the... Oh, wait. Yeah, go ahead and play that clip. This is the fake kid here. This is the best clip I could find. It's on Instagram.
Little girls in the west. Bonnie.
Man, who wants a little doll that looks like she's about to flip 3 houses?
Give you a bank loan.
Who wants a little baby that looks like she won the Betty Crocker cook-off? Who wants a doll that looks like her recipe is behind Campbell soup?
This is the back label. Yo, my mommy.
Little baby Roseanne Barr right here.
My name is Bonnie, and I love my mommy.
This is the only option if you want kids during this time, because they know they have to acknowledge humans are going to want children. And so to accommodate these people who still have a biological urge to have kids, you can stop it. No. They provide infants, like fake infants, and they provide toddlers and kids at different ages, so you can pretend you have a child and kind of go through that experience. But they're not having it. The moms are like, one of the moms gets all depressed and she hates those 2 fake children. And she's like, I want a real baby. And then this woman, Geraldine Chaplin, wants a baby. Like, her body's telling her she wants a baby. And so she decides to have a baby and not tell anybody. And then the neighbors or friends of theirs, a couple, they find out that they have a real baby. And they're like, we're not going to tell anybody as long as we can share the baby. So then they have kind of like they want to set up like a timeshare with the baby to let's all pretend this is our baby and we'll just trade off. And then eventually they want to keep it and they're not going to give it back. And then they don't give it to them. So then they start ratting them out. Baby, baby. It's so freaky, man. But this is so much like the one-child policy in China, which resulted in a lot of ghost children, millions of ghost children who were born during, as an additional child that they never could register. And a lot of times they would only choose to register a male child, or they would abort a lot of female children once they found out they were pregnant with a girl, just because it was...
sell them off for adoption.
Or sell them off for adoption. There is a lot of trafficking of ghost children, and they're never registered. How can they...
Jeline bought like 2 of them.
That they're never registered with the government. So what happened was they weren't allowed to go to school. They weren't allowed to go to the hospital, for medical care. A lot of different things. They couldn't apply for like government things, anything government, even a job. You couldn't get a job. So they ended up like living with the family and working in like family businesses, small businesses. But they didn't exist. And then I think like in early 2000s or late 90s, they started allowing registration of past ghost children. And it was, I think, like the first day, like 450,000 kids or adults at that time signed up to be recognized. And that was just the tip of the iceberg. There were so many more people. And it's a really sad story, the whole thing. But go ahead. But it started because Mao Zedong was... the ruler when they came up with that one-child policy, because everybody was so healthy because they had fixed like the plumbing and the living conditions, and so everybody was living longer and doing well, and nutrition was on par with what everybody needed, and so people weren't dropping like flies and stuff. So they were like, we have to do something about this population control because we're going to have 1 billion by a couple of years from then, and they were worried about that. So but yeah, there's consequences with people's biological urges. But it reminded me of this. Remember these they actually still exist. You can find them on social media here. But these baby reborn dolls. This was not for kids, but this woman's
thinking about getting a reborn doll,
cuckoo.
But not sure what size. First we have infant size, cuddly, easy to pose. fun to role play, and
Is that
bottle
fake doll?
feedings.
Yeah.
Clothing for infant reborns and silicone babies is also relatively inexpensive and easy to find.
at those
I
clothes
only
she's
have
got.
3 infant dolls in my collection. Baby Bear, Baby Layla, and Baby Ethan. There are many benefits to choosing an infant-sized reborn doll, including less of a need for display and storage space, generally costing less, although
Double
that
game.
does depend
I
on
like to have one of those,
kit
take it on a
and
plane,
artist.
and put it on top.
The infants are also
sketch. And then people
easier
are like,
to take
"Sir,
out in public.
sir."
The con to owning an infant-sized doll,
Y'all wanna get
whether
one of
it be
those.
vinyl
The
or
con-
Throw it
silicone,
across the room.
especially
The
a
con
sleeper,
here, especially a
it lacks
sleeper,
personality.
it has no
In the doll
personality.
world, there are
The
2
con
types
of owning
toddlers.
a
Your
fake
infant
baby is they have no
toddlers
personality.
and your toddler
Who knew?
toddlers. And yes, I made this up. My infant
This woman-
toddlers
I
are
stumbled
Liam,
upon her this morning,
Susu,
honestly.
and Lottie.
She's
Are you
swag.
ready to meet all of my toddlers? Pippa, Pixie, Bella,
They
Polly,
shut up all day.
June, Cozy, Billy.
They do
Pip,
exactly what I
Zeke,
tell them to
EJ.
do.
They never ask
Toddler
for.
reborn doll.
The last
They never
one's name was
ask-
Vito,
They
but
never
Also
ask
a lot
stuff
more
like,
fun to shop for.
"Mommy, why your ears look like elves?"
oh, they'll never talk
Toddlers
about
are
your
great
elf
for
ears.
standing
You know, baby's gonna
poses
be asking
and
at
have a lot
that.
more personality.
Why your neck
She's a
is
toddler.
like elastic?
She has the benefit
She said that the
having
toddlers have a lot more
long,
personality.
gorgeous hair to style.
What kind of personality do these
It's
dolls
her
have?
personality. That's
It's
why they're
her.
whack.
They're heavier, more expensive,
That way they
and more
look sad.
difficult
All
to
the dolls look
conceal
sad.
Oh, I know.
when
It
taking
is
them out in
whack,
public.
man. This is
The
just...
third and last size is kid size.
One day I'm gonna grow
I have
up.
a total of
I'm gonna
8
have
kid-sized
friends,
dolls
and they're
in my
all gonna be
collection.
agreed to be my
Christina,
friends.
Ellie, Ollie, Danny, Adeline, Adelia, Daisy, and Bianca. Kid size.
Notice, like, all her dolls are
reborns
white,
amazing
too, man.
for
Bianca's a
storytelling,
bitch. No, she has a lot of
role-playing, any type of
multiculti dolls there.
personality-filled videos.
She had a
They're
Latin,
also a
couple
blast
Latino
to
dolls
shop
and some
for.
black
The
dolls.
cons to
I bet that lady has a
owning
relative
reborn
somewhere.
doll.
Bitch,
They are
why don't you just get a
large,
boob
so they
job
take up a lot of
instead?
space.
Why don't you
Oh,
just
nobody's
sell them
dating.
dolls?
Nobody's
Price-wise,
dating this
they're not
woman
much
anyway.
more,
She's
in my
not like...
opinion.
She's not
Man,
trying
if
to
I were to
attract
go
anybody.
home and a woman would have told me, "You want to meet all my kids?" and then she'd bring them one by
13
one.
of them.
After she would have brought the
Whether
fifth
you
one, I
want
would have said,
cuddly,
"How come you just bring
or
the whole box,
full-on
bitch?
character energy. There's a size
Why you just
for
gonna bring them all by
every
one by
vibe.
one?"
Which one
The
do you
toddler
prefer?
and child
Let us
size
know in the
reborn dolls
comments.
have more
Imagine, man.
personality.
She brings some weirdo and she comes back home. All her dolls are naked and he's naked too. And he looks at her and goes, "Wait a minute, man. It's not against the law. These are fucking dolls." All right?
I mean, it does put everything in question. Like,
Because I know that right there I'm thinking, okay, who's buying these dolls? Man.
oh yeah, of course. She's weeded through her comments here. I'm sure.
Yeah. It's all men.
She's
all
taken out
perverted
the
men.
yeah.
People that were caught by that guy named Chris on CNN.
Yeah. But there are some people. Remember the movie
But if you're
Servant?
that type of person
Or the
and you got to
show?
get a doll to avoid being with a human and going to prison, go grab yourself a doll.
Yeah.
But don't bring that doll on the bus. Start
No.
making out with it like a weirdo. I saw a woman
There's
or
real
a
dolls,
man.
men who want the women though.
Were you with me when we were catching a bus and there was a guy with a stuffed German Shepherd catching a bus?
Oh my god! Oh wait, we saw that. I remember that. Remember that one guy? Now this
It was
was near
rough.
the Fashion Institute, where that guy he had like a mannequin woman with him, and she was sitting at the bus
Hello.
stop. And she was on the bench, and he was standing next to her, and they're waiting on the bus, and it was so strange, man. But look, can
I'd
you
love to
please
have a
make me
baby.
look at that? Wait, scroll up there. Can you please make a video with Allie's family nighttime routine? What are these adults?
Yeah.
Are these adults?
People love that
This is
stuff.
so people need to investigate everyone who commented on that post. They need to investigate all those people,
That's
including this lady.
She's probably a federal agent and she's weeding people out. Because nobody
She's the one. That's whack. It's whack. It's so crazy. But remember, in Servant, now they have used these dolls as therapeutic to help people get over like the loss of a newborn. You know, it's been used in some therapy, and that's what that Servant TV show started as. It was supposed to be therapeutic. Then she goes whack, and she thinks it's her real baby, and they can't get it away from her. And then she really sees that baby as real. But anyway, bizarre, huh? So that's a baby companion, right? Then the next one is I Am Mother, which is a mother companion.
In the baby companion one, what
Z.P.G.
we watched it to the end, right? And do they get murdered or they leave?
Yeah, they get out, but they put a dome. I went back and found out. So the dome is to suffocate them. That's what it's supposed to do. That's how they execute them. They put this dome over the whole family.
We had planned out to dig a hole, huh?
And he had it. Yeah, he brought something with him, and he was able to dig out through the ground. And then they tunneled out. I don't know how they tunneled out, but they got out somehow. And then they realized that the environment was fine.
Yeah, they were in a boat full of with poop, kind of like Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, it was like a sewage or something.
Yeah, man,
right?
and they picked fajita night to escape.
Yeah, so it was but then they get out there and they realize they're actually safe.
It's that movie was like,
it was ahead of its time, but it's weird to watch.
For anybody watching it in the 70s, who's like a fucking scary movie for them.
Oh yeah, there were people in the comments who said they saw it way too young, and the people screaming "baby, baby," those people, that it was terrifying for them. They didn't know what was going on. But yeah, it's like it's kind of like ice. Like that's the worst thing to rely on is enlisting your neighbors and friends to rat each other out. Yeah. That's the worst sort of policy or way of enforcing things, because also they got rewarded for ratting out people because they got extra rations, because there's a shortage of food. That's one of the reasons why they're trying to control the population.
That's there's no AI in this movie, but there's robots.
There's a lot of strings.
And Logan's Run, yeah. That's a population control movie.
Yeah.
They're killing everybody by they're 30.
Yeah, once you're 30. I like Logan's Run because I would love a future where we just all wear the same thing. You don't have to think about what to wear. Everybody just gets the same.
They give you like a
stripe,
thing right here, and it turns off when you turn 30.
Yeah, it starts to count down or something, right?
And everybody thinks they're going to a different world, but they're all being shot.
Yeah. Yeah, sad. It's bleak.
Oh, and then there's another one. He leaves that bubble world to go somewhere else, and there's no radiation. There's nothing.
Yeah, it's like it's all a lie. Like that's like the movie Village, which I think is M. Night Shyamalan's best movie. The Village, that one, it's this isolated community. It's a religious thing. No AI or robots in this one, but they just lie to them the whole time about what the outside world is like.
And it's funny because there's no end, because whoever controls that world there, they're paying the real world somewhere else all the taxes, so they're okay to live there.
Yeah, and they go in and out of the real world.
Other.
Yeah, and they go in and out of the real world. Yeah. The people who are in the know, they have to get supplies and all sorts of stuff for the place.
I hunted 5 pigs. Really?
Yeah. So I'm
not really here right now.
It's a lot of it is about control of. You can't control people. It's fascinating to me, that idea of creating a companion either out of loneliness, but a lot of it does stem from wanting to control people. If you can't have real friends in your life, or you can't have a real relationship with someone in a romantic relationship, just create a fake one and, do whatever you want. Like, that's kind of the psychopath mentality. You don't want to deal with somebody who's got real thoughts and of their own, and
my imaginary friend.
Yeah, exactly. They do what you want. They think the way you want. They like the same things you like. Okay, so that's the next one is I Am Mother 2019, about a girl who's the first of a generation of humans after an extinction event at some point, and these robots have taken over. This one is supposed to be raising a bunch of human embryos.
2000 what?
19. It's on Netflix. Hilary Swank is in it. So it follows the growth of this embryo being raised by this robot.
There used to be.
Then why did you only make
I am Nana.
And the robot's voice is Rose Byrne.
This facility was designed to give humanity a second chance.
And she pretty much teaches her everything. And those little origami things are a shout out to Blade Runner, which, again, because this is part 1, part 2 of the AI movies, I want to do the newest Blade Runner and all these other things too. There's so many movies that I like out of these.
We could do this together.
I'm trying to remember another movie where a kid was raised by a robot.
Mother?
I don't know about raised like this. So a stranger comes one day, it's Hilary Swank, and she's injured. She's been shot, and
by the contagion outside.
Who put that in your head?
And she's been told her whole life that there's a contagion outside, that there's something unlivable conditions outside.
I'm as surprised as you.
And that's really to keep her sheltered and isolated and give her her own knowledge that she wants her to gain and nothing
Kind of
else.
pretty much like what a real mom would tell you when you were a kid. Like, don't go outside, they'll kidnap you. What? So I wouldn't go outside.
You're right.
Don't look at the window, you might get shot. So they would look into a mailbox.
You see that I'm different than your assailants.
That thing feels nothing.
Don't step on the door, they'll shoot you.
I've discovered something troubling.
Yeah, there's horrible art in this
Not
book.
been entirely truthful with us. Daughter, I know you're frightened, but you have no need to be. Have I ever done you harm?
It's just a matter of time.
This is a pretty good movie.
I like how all the babies have the robot forehead.
Oh, you're crazy.
Look, for real, look.
There's only 2 of them.
Your whole life I've taught you to see the bigger picture.
Orale, left it for you, mija.
Yeah, there's a twist at the end I don't want to ruin, but yeah.
Everything I do is to protect you.
But it is like a smothering real mom who doesn't allow the kid to grow.
It's kind of
or
like
know more.
The clones.
Yeah. The Attack of the Clones?
Yeah.
I never saw that one. I never saw any of the newer.
They have a bunch of embryos like that, and they took out of Jakey Jake, made out of Jakey Jake's DNA.
Jakey Jake's in the Attack of the Clones?
Yeah,
I didn't know
his DNA is in all the clones.
Oh, I didn't know
There
that.
it is right there. They use his DNA. His DNA made Boba Fett, which he grabbed that clone and raised him as his own.
That guy will always be Jakey Jake from Once Were Warriors.
Yeah.
Which we will talk about eventually. We'll get to that one.
Yeah.
So that's all I have for Mother. It's good. There aren't a lot of clips because it's still relatively new, but still not a lot of clips out there. But it's a good movie.
You gotta watch it, man. Like it just it brings a lot of the other movies into perspective, like the Terminator, you know, and you gotta because in the Terminator, the machines they knew the world ending.
Yeah.
So they actually built. They used a human being DNA to make the machines. Yeah. Actually.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
You're talking about Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, I don't know what they use.
But Terminator 2, all same
yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah. They use human DNA in Terminator 2?
Yeah. No, you don't see that to the one that nobody saw, the one he didn't direct. They got one.
Well, he doesn't count that one as canon.
No.
But yeah.
Whatevs.
Because you and I tried to start mapping out what happens and watch all of them. And then I read something like, well, James Cameron doesn't consider that canon. I was like, fuck him. It came out. It's as part of the stories. No. Okay, next one. I really liked this one. The more I think about it, I thought about it today and I watched a clip from it today and I was like, you know what? This was a really good one.
You seen that movie AI?
Yes.
With Elijah Wood?
I wanted to include it in there. Elijah Wood?
No, than Elijah
Haley
Wood.
Joel Osment.
I was just thinking that...
and Jude Law.
I just remember right now that the reason the lady got him was because she lost her baby and she wanted to have a little boy.
Yeah.
But then she couldn't take it no more.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to kill him and turn him in, so he just lets him out of the car.
Abandons him, yeah.
So the
It's
kid
sad.
just goes looking for her the whole time.
Yeah, we're gonna do AI in the part 2, which
Walking dildo right
part
there.
part 2 is not gonna come next week, but we'll do it eventually. We'll come back to this subject. I don't want to overload people with the AI movies.
Too much AI, hey.
Yeah. So this next one, which I really liked, is Ex Machina, 2015, with Domhnall Gleeson and Oscar Isaac and Alicia Vikander.
Está machín.
Muy machín.
In the city.
By the way, this beautiful place where they are is Norway, and they're at they used a hotel as this man's super badass home, but it's a hotel in Norway. It's just phenomenal. Like it looks a little stark, like Kanye would live there. You know, it's all like concrete and pretty sparse with as far as furniture and decoration and all that. But
you're going to be the human component in the Turing test. One day the AIs are going to look back on us.
this is the brain of the of the machine he made, which is her, Ava.
Hello.
Domhnall Gleeson plays a programmer in Oscar Isaac's company.
You're impressed.
And he had a contest for the best programmer.
Of course. Now the question is, how does she feel?
And you got to come and do this. The prize was coming to his house to do this testing with this AI that he has created.
Your insecurity talking. This is not your intellect.
But it becomes a whole psychological trip.
Test you. Does Ava actually like you? Or is she pretending to like you?
Nathan, he isn't your friend. You're wrong.
Wrong about what?
Everything. Do you want to be with me?
Can we talk about the lies you've been spinning me?
What lies? What lies?
You have to help me.
You have to help me.
It's
What will happen to me if I fail your test?
Yeah, so he's supposed to be, the ruse is that he's supposed to be coming there to do this testing because he's such a good programmer, testing with this AI to like see how human-like she is, you know. Would she fool you in a conversation, or do you fool her when you lie to her or whatever? Does she catch you in a lie and all that? But it turns out that there's more going on than just that. And I just pulled this clip because it's funny. The next clip here, tearing up the dance floor. This is one of his people that he has working in his house. And you're not sure if she's a robot too, but it becomes clear she is. He just says she doesn't speak English.
Where's Nathan? Jesus Christ.
No, I said we're Nathan. I didn't say get naked.
Stop.
Also, he plays Victor in a Frankenstein movie.
Yeah, he's in the Frankenstein movie, and this is very Frankensteinish too.
I told you you're wasting your time talking to her. However, you would not be wasting your time if you were dancing with her.
I love this scene so much. Dancing?
What a night, me and you dance to the music.
And then they just bust out this choreographed thing, which is so funny to me. This kills me right here. I love when they get in sync right here. All right. You can go to the next one. And it doesn't end too pretty. This is close to the end here, but we'll just show this clip. We'll move on to the last one. See, I think they're putting their brains together right there. They weren't even talking. They were just putting their little eggshell brains together.
If I do, are we ever gonna live?
Yeah, she's been locked in this little apartment for years.
Yes.
How could you just turn the music up and everybody starts dancing?
I know, you should just have that button in every hallway. Hammer time.
Stop.
Hammer time.
Started hammer time right
Ava,
now.
I said stop.
Get cheeky with it.
I love the effects though. Like you could see through her arms and stuff. All this is amazing technology.
You would think, man, if you created these monsters, you would have like a button hidden somewhere you could just touch and turn it off.
But I think because he's such an arrogant, intellectual guy, he thinks he has total control over these things, just being his awesome self. He's so full of himself.
You'll never be a Terminator if you break like that. I'll tell you, we're going to sodomize her.
He's dragging her out. We'll lock her up again.
Oh,
Except-
man. You know, knives, they actually do go in that smooth.
How do you know?
I stabbed the watermelon.
Don't go into a watermelon that easy. What is that song, by the way, Isaac? Do you know that song? It's not Aeon Flux. It's something like that. I thought it was Air, the French band. Yeah. Oh, it is. Okay. Made for the movie.
Made by AI.
The song's made by AI.
He decided not to run.
Yeah, what's up? I mean, well, she could outrun him probably. She got her sports bra on, her exercise gear. Okay, you can end it here. And that is Ex Machina. So we only have 4 this week. We have a lot more of these that I'd like to talk about in a future episode. Send us your favorites, because we do have a longer list that we're going to pull from for future ones. But let us know what you know, if you know of any cool ones.
When in the 80s movies, like somebody would talk to AI or a voice before it was like her. It was just a big console, huh?
Yeah, it was usually like a booming voice. Yeah.
Or when Batman would put in his.
You know what?
Or when Batman would go like beep, 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 and then that big machine would just
They'd
come
be
out
like,
with a little
computer,
paper.
tell me whatever.
The little paper would come out. It would just read it.
You know what? I feel like there was another movie where the big old computer was named Mother. Yes.
Yeah, the motherboard.
No, in Alien and Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a mainframe, AI mainframe called MU/TH/UR, Mother 6000. It's an autopiloted. It autopiloted the deep space tug Nostromo and carefully monitored the crew in Alien while they were asleep. So that is the name of their computer. But yeah, there are things that don't have an interface, like they don't have something you can talk to a person or anything, or a fake representation of a person. It's just a giant computer, or it might blink lights or something like that. Her is going to be on our other list. Yeah. And her, definitely, that's one of those.
There's so many.
Yeah, her is just audio. We don't ever see. That's Scarlett Johansson doing the voice of that one, right? Hey, honey, can I get another cigarette? Hey, Joaquin Phoenix. All right, that's all I have for
we're not
today.
really here.
Make us disappear.
Zoop.
Let's do it at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
How do I?
She passed away yesterday.
Man. 10 years.
We had her for 10 years. She's 11 years old. We had her for 10. That's her and Grover. Grover passed away a few years ago.
Yeah.
And those are our babies. Mrs. Slippers, she is not that chubby anymore. She lost a lot of weight. She had a giant mass in her stomach. It was really sad.
That's funny. I would think that she was very chubby. Yeah.
She was chubby. She had like a big butt.
That's her
See,
right there.
look
How
at her
big
there.
She is.
She was relaxing behind the rocks in our backyard. She's a baby. Aw. She had a good life. She was chilling most of the time. But there she is in Glendale at our apartment in the grass. Baby. She was too fat for that vest, honestly. She was chubby back then.
Long ears.
Aw. My baby. She's great. Rabbits are hard to take care of. Don't ever get a rabbit just for fun.
Right before we put her down.
Right before we put her to sleep, right there. She's kissing. That's yesterday. Oh, baby. And that is Mrs. Slips. Miss Slippers. R.I.P. Baby Bear. And that's our episode. So we'll see you next week, everybody.
Life moves pretty fast.
Life does move fucking fast.